one of the things that is one of the most important to me is my smartphone. Um, uh, my smartphone, I have it. I have used it for around nearly 2 years. I have it on when I am on my 16th birthday. My mother bought it for me, and it's black and it's iPhone 5s. It's second hand things. It's a second hand. It is black and it's made of metal, and the screen is made by plastic. I think it's plastic. And the reason why I say that my smartphone is important to me because really it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. For example, when I need to connect with another people, it will help me. I can also call, or I can also chatting with them by a lot of applications like Facebook or Twitter or Skype. It is all the social network application. And secondly, I just have started learning English for nearly 1 year, so I need to translate, to learn new words a lot. So in my smartphone I have installed dictionary app, and it helps you. In conclusion, I think it is very difficult for me to live far from my smartphone.
Okay.
Like many other people go today.
Okay. Good. That was good. Your pronunciation was a little bit better. I think when the question is asking you to describe something, it's better to use the word describe in your introduction. Yeah. You said I'd like to introduce you to. Really, we don't introduce someone to an object. We can introduce them to someone. Yeah. Do you have your notes there?
Yes.
From before. What were the phrases we used? The introduction phrases. Can you remember?
Yes.
What were they?
Today I would like to introduce to you one of the most.
Introduce wasn't one.
Well, describe.
Describe.
Tell you about.
But tell you about is very too simple. Yeah, we came up with 3 good ones.
Relate.
One was describe. Relate. Explain. Yeah. So describe something. So if it's asking you to describe an object, so describe is the correct word to use. I want to explain how or why something, and we want to relate. What do we relate?
Experience.
An experience or a story. Yeah. So they're the 3 best ones to use.
Yeah. Do I have to use any idiom in where I'm talking in what?
An idiom? If you know how to use an idiom, it can be useful, and if the topic works for an idiom, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
No, it's not necessary.
I heard that my score will be 0.5 more if I use idiom.
Using examples, reasons and opinions, yeah, if you can use those confidently, but they're the first 3 we should work on. If you can introduce an idiom, that's good for sure. But you don't want to spend time trying to put an idiom into a topic where you don't really know how to work it or how to say it, yeah, because firstly you're wasting your time that could be spent saying other things that are better, and if you don't get it right, it's not going to improve your score, it's possibly going to make your score lower, yeah. And idioms are things where maybe one might come to your head when you read the question, but if it doesn't come to your head immediately, don't waste your time trying to think of one, yeah. When we use idioms in normal conversation, it's because it comes to our head quickly, yeah. So I think stick to what we know works, yeah, examples, reasons and opinions, yeah. Can you give me any idioms now for this?
I think my iPhone is very easy to use, like piece of cake.
Like
Piece of cake.
a piece of cake, yeah?
Yes.
But that's not how we use the idiom. You used it wrong, yeah? We would say, it's a piece of cake to use.
Is
Yeah.
it a piece of cake?
To
It
use.
is a piece of cake to use.
Yeah. So we don't say it's easy to use like a piece of cake, yeah? The idiom is it's a piece of cake, and that means that it is easy, yeah? But if the idiom a piece of cake, I would never, would I use it with my phone? If someone said to me, like this is my new phone, I just got it yesterday. If someone said, is it easy to use? I would say, yeah man, it's a piece of cake. But I wouldn't say to someone, this phone is a piece of cake to use. Yeah, it doesn't quite work very well. Do you know what I mean? So you need to know exactly how to use an idiom to use it effectively. If you don't know exactly how, you could end up saying something wrong or using the wrong idiom. Yeah.